every and any military action has a political objective. What sort of political objective has been served by these two attacks or these two operations?
Sure. Of course, I'm just guessing here, just like everyone else in the international media. But an attack like this is not something that you prepare in a week, not a month, and maybe not even a year. This is a long-term attack that requires significant infrastructure. From what I read in the press reports, apparently shell companies, again, whoever was behind this had different kinds of shell companies, and one had to infiltrate Hezbollah's logistical network to understand that they even were interested in buying such pagers. By the way, pagers are not cell phones because cell phones can easily be tracked. The geolocations of them, you can hack into their microphones and listen to anything that's being said in the room. And so Hezbollah, just like Hamas has also done, instead of going the high-tech route, because Israel is a high-tech superpower, went the low-tech route and went with analog pagers to try to get around this. There are a number of things that Israel could have been trying to achieve here. First and foremost, this is to instill deterrence. And this is really the big goal of this, to instill deterrence, that Hezbollah knows that it has been infiltrated, that its ranks, its equipment, its office supplies, and doesn't know. It doesn't know now if it's phones, if it's computers, if it's cars. This kind of infiltration shows just how vulnerable, just how superior Israel is, again, if indeed Israel is behind this attack. And so it instills fear, chaos, and all of the goal that Israel is trying to reinstill deterrence, because Israel is not interested in war with Lebanon. Israel is not interested in war with Hezbollah, and has been trying to refrain from any kind of escalation, but to try to get Hezbollah to back down. And so it is seeking ways to deter Hezbollah, and perhaps this is a way to do it. If Hezbollah cannot be deterred, then the second goal, and I think another primary goal of such an operation, would be to instill chaos in the ranks of Hezbollah. You've taken out now the communication mechanism between the Hezbollah headquarters and its various operatives and Iranian operatives operating in Syria. And so, how long does it take to find new equipment, to see where the infiltration took place, to reinstill safe lines of communication, to purchase new kinds of equipment, at least for weeks, if not longer. You instill chaos, you instill paranoia in the ranks of Hezbollah. And lastly, I'll say two possibilities as to the timing that I've heard from different sources here is, one, it could be the precursor to a wide-scale IDF operation meant to neutralize Hezbollah's rocket array, because Hezbollah, as I said, is not backing down 1 year into this unprovoked conflict. And that's what we heard Israel's Defense Minister Gallant saying on the clip that you aired, that the focus of Israel's military activity is now going to shift up north, so that those 60,000 plus civilians can go back to their homes after a year. Alternatively, I did hear that Israeli intelligence might have sensed or been suspicious that someone in Hezbollah was becoming aware that its beeper system had been infiltrated, and so there was a sort of a use it or lose it scenario.